Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Rawai, and I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right. Title of this lesson will be, We Are in Jacob's Trouble. All right. We are in Jacob's trouble. All right. Which is prophesied in the scriptures. I'll read it in a minute, but I just wanted to do a lesson on this, going into some of the recent events, current events that we're seeing take place across the country. And it's further proof that we are in Jacob's trouble. All right. Now, we are not at the height of Jacob's trouble. Okay. Because at that point, we're not going to be able to get on the internet and say we're in Jacob's trouble, right? That's not going to be when we're at the height of it. That's not going to be a thing. But again, like we do know with everything, things happen gradually. All right. It's not you flip a switch and, things take place. Things happen in a gradual sense. All right. And so right now, what we are witnessing with the ICE raids, with the military coming to particular neighborhoods and cities, like never before. Like we've never seen nothing like this before. That's proof that we are in the beginning phases and stages of Jacob's trouble. All right. I got a couple of articles pulled up here, and I have a video lined up. So let me see what I want to do first. Let's play the video first. All right. Let's play the video first. And, we'll go to the articles.
They took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher says she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no. I didn't.
She says she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Cincinnati video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People was screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner. Because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. That's all I kept asking. Where's the morality? Where's the human? One of them literally laughed. He was standing right here. He said, them kids.
Watson says budget trucks and military-style vans were used to separate parents from their children. Other neighbors say they saw agents destroying property to get in the building.
And they had a big 15-inch chainsaw with a round blade on it, cutting this fence down. We're under siege. We're being invaded by our own military.
The FBI did confirm this morning that they did help the U.S. Border Patrol carry out a targeted immigration enforcement operation in this area, and they say they have been supporting these efforts at the direction.
My face. They asked my name,
Man.
and my date of birth. And
There were so many things said in that video. Oh man. The dude said we're under siege. Okay, we're being invaded because they're on the grounds. They are expressing what they are seeing and what they're feeling. Okay? By ICE, / the military coming down in these neighborhoods. Okay? It says ICE agents rappel from Black Hawk helicopters into Chicago for a major raid. Now, to keep it a buck, that's some scary shit. That's some shit you only see in movies. You see the Black Hawk helicopters, and you got these troops coming down on ropes and shit, coming down to the block and climbing in the windows and grabbing people out. That's some wild shit, man. So again, we understand we are in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. No doubt about it. The lady said, one of the ICE agents said, "Man, fuck them kids." Now that's some funny shit to me. That's a saying that I got, with some of my friends and shit. But man, these motherfucking these devils, this system is not gonna have no compassion or care or concern. Somebody, I think the lady said it, or the dude said it. They had the kids zip tied to each other. What you need a zip tie a kid for? Well, that goes to show that this man is about to roll. Let me read it. Let me read it real quick. All right. Let me go get it. It's Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Jacob's trouble is a time on the planet Earth where you are going to see things like this happening. Black Hawk helicopters coming to your neighborhoods, okay? Snatching you out your homes, snatching your families out their homes, okay? Snatching your children, right? Arresting them, beating them, killing them, because that's when you're going to know we're at the height of it. Because right now, yes, we are in Jacob's trouble. Okay, but it's the very beginning stages. All right? We've never seen nothing like this. Military ICE agents coming down from helicopters, grabbing people out their cribs. It's a fear tactic as well. All right? Want to be all the way clear about that. Jeremiah 30 and 7 again. "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." All right, so the elect are going to be saved and spared and delivered, okay, during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, but you got many people who are going to be caught up in it and die in Jacob's trouble, okay? Let me see. Look at this news down here from USA Today. 800 arrests amid Chicago immigration blitz of helicopters and midnight raids. Again, they moving. They coming down with force. All right? Military-style ICE raid on Chicago apartment building. Okay? 37 people arrested and American kids separated from parents after ICE raids. All right? So this is what we're seeing. Okay, the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. All right. Let's see. Let me get this real quick. This is the book of Revelation 12:12, and it reads, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth," woe meaning destruction, "destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time." All right. So this devil knows he has a short time, so he's rolling. Horns is out, snatching you out your crib. No explanations. And I want to make a quick point too as well. Just when you thought the focus was the illegal immigrants, how fast has that flipped? Now, everybody's included. Okay? So-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, Hispanics, of course, because that's what they say immigration and ICE is all about. It's about getting the criminal element, okay, and the undocumented, okay, of the northern tribes and get them out of here and send them back. But wait a minute, why are they raiding so-called black people's neighborhoods?
They took everyone.
All right. Why they raiding the hoods? Okay. Yeah, because the focus is not only the Latin tribes. All right. Focus is all of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. Let's see. Let's read it again. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth but he hath but a short time." All right, so this devil is about to roll. He's already rolling, okay, but he's going to continue to roll in a way where it's going to be very clear who's he's the devil. Okay? Ain't leaving no stone unturned. This devil and being able to showing who he is through the Spirit, all right? So he's rolling. He knows his time is short. All right? Yeah, let me get this real quick. Let's get yeah. This is 2nd Ezra 16:71. And it reads, let's read verse 70. 2nd Ezra 16:70. "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Okay? Now we know this is going into them coming for the prophet to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because we're the ones who truly fear the Lord. Fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 71. "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." All right? So when this devil rolls, okay, it describes here is going to be like madmen, sparing none. Okay? It says, verse 70, "For there shall be in every place And the next city is a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, okay? So, yeah, we know that's aimed at the prophets. And so that's the beauty of this point, is that they started off the ICE raid saying it's really about the illegal immigrants. Boom, done. But you have so many other nations that are illegal here. Why is the focus on the Latin tribes? That's number one. That's a rhetorical question. All right? Because we understand why they're targeting the Lord's chosen people. All right? Not only do they have a personal disdain and hate, for the Latin tribes, it's biblical prophecy for this thing to happen. And Esau has been set up to do this. All right? They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So everybody's going to get caught up in this shit. All right? People are going to get caught up in this. Okay? And good luck without being covered by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Good luck. Let's read this from Times Magazine. It says, military-style ICE raid on Chicago's apartments building show escalation in Trump's, whatever. 37 people arrested and American kids separated from parents. All right? This is the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. They're going to take your kids and never fucking see them again. All right? This is all going down. All right? See aftermath from large-scale ICE raid in Chicago apartment building. They know these kids ain't got nothing in their goddamn houses, man. So they raiding cribs, they doing all of this. Like, come on, man. Now, some of them do. All right? Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got. I just wanted to make the point. Okay, we are in Jacob's trouble. Yes, the beginning phases, but we're in Jacob's trouble nonetheless. What a time to be alive. Got to be on point when we're out there. All right, through the Spirit. So that's it, man. That's all I got. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak. Double honor to the apostles, the bishops, the elders, the great millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word, the sincerity, and the truth. And the healthy shalom to the elect. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names you call on now. And in that dreadful day, we're in Jacob's trouble. It ain't going to do nothing but get worse. Shalom.